Why, hello there, gamers, ladies, gentlemen, and gamers of all ages. Welcome back to another Carputing Ben & Jerry's ice cream review. This time we'll be taking a look at the Mint Chocolate Chance. This is mint ice cream loaded with fudge brownies. Nice and simple. You can look at the recipes there. Cream's the first one as usual. You've got ballpark 1,000 calories, maybe a bit less in the whole thing, something like that. So that's what I'm thinking. You can see there's like a cow with the number 3 on it on the title. So I don't know what that's all about. I think Chance the Rapper. Is that it? I got no clue who this Chance guy is. But you know, I'm doing the Ben & Jerry's. I should have probably Googled this guy at least before, but that's okay. So, what do I expect from this? Well, it's mint ice cream loaded with fudge brownies. A lot of people hate mint. I personally am a fan. I've got a bit of a cold, sorry if I sound a bit sniffly. But I see what looks almost like vanilla ice cream with chocolate fudge brownies. And there's big pictures of fudge, so I'm expecting this to be nice and full of fudge. It's staying hot in here. In Canada, it's about 23 degrees. Maybe it's about 30 in my room right now where we're at, so I'm pretty warm. I'm excited to try this Ben & Jerry's. Haven't had much to eat all day. A lot of caffeine powder drinks, but you know what? I've been getting some demands to do some more Ben & Jerry's videos, so I thought, you know what, for the people. So if you're someone who doesn't like mint, you're probably not gonna like this flavor. Oh, I'm stuffed up. Sorry, gamers. But if you do like mint chocolate, you know, you're gonna love this. I personally do like mint. My mom hates it, so she probably wouldn't even want to try this. I assume over half of people watching probably wouldn't even want to try this, but I'm curious what the type of ice cream is like. Is it vanilla flavored with a mint, or is mint like its fully owned ice cream type? Sorry, bad England. I'm looking at the ingredients here, looking for something that would be minty. I don't see it, you know. But whatever. I'm excited to try this. This is gonna be probably a bit, you know, bit different than the usual Ben & Jerry's. Usually I try their sugary, like savory stuff. This is, it could be that more bittersweet mint. So I'm also gonna be using the small spoon today, small metal spoon, just because, you know, I feel like that's probably the best spoon for accurate testing. It's been a minute, you know, I don't want to mess around. I want the best spoon available for my preference. So I think we might as well open it up, take a little look-see at it. You know, it's great when you got a bit of a cold, have some ice cream, you know. And you guys are going to see what this looks like before me. What's it look like, guys? Leave a comment. Leave a comment. What do you think? Describe what this looks like before I do. Pause the video, start typing your comment. Alright. So that's like... I see the pieces of fudge. It almost looks like chocolate ice cream, but it's obviously not. And then it looks like unassuming vanilla type ice cream. Almost vanilla. Well, yeah, I guess just vanilla type ice cream. So there's really next to nothing on the lid to scrape off. You guys know I like doing a little lid scrape for the first bit. So let's do that. See if we get any flavor mint just off of that little bit there. Oh Yeah, maybe. Oh, hard to tell. Hard to tell. Sweet, creamy taste, but barely got much flavor off that. So, also with a bit of a cold, might have to eat a bit more. I don't know if it's COVID, but oh well. So, let's take a bite. If you handed me this and didn't tell me what it was, I'd think it's vanilla and fudge ice cream. So, I'm gonna actually go for a bite of more of the ice cream than the fudge, but I think I did get a nick of the fudge on the bottom. But let's take a bite of this, see what it tastes like. I'm not too sure what to expect. I've had mint ice cream before, but it's been a minute, so. And I don't know how Ben and Jerry's would do it. I'd expect them to do it in a bit of a better way than most. So, is it going to be like a vanilla ice cream with mint? I'm curious. What's this flavor profile going to be like? It's like a very soft mint. I need a big bite. To judge that, I need a big bite. So yeah, you get a tiny bit of mint, but overall it's just like a creamy vanilla-y ice cream. Let's see if I taste this fudge chunks. You can see there's a real good amount of fudge chunks in it. So I think Ben and Jerry's is doing all right with the toppings, but I haven't dug into it enough to confirm that judgment. We'll see. I definitely want to taste and feel the texture of the chocolate fudge stuff separate here, because while this ice cream is very nice, I feel like it's gonna go down quick, so. Ice maker's going off. But yeah, you get that tiny. I was expecting a lot more of an overwhelming mint taste, but yeah, with the fudge too, you get a little bit of that mint flavor, and then it's just kind of like a fairly neutral, sweet, creamy ice cream. And you get the fudge. That's actually really not offensive. I don't know if that's because it's just this type of mint. I don't know if Ben and Jerry's has other mint that would be stronger. I'm almost saying like I'd expect a bit of a stronger taste, but you know, this is just this is a flavor probably a lot of people could get behind, actually. So yeah, you taste the fudge, separate little texture there. That went down really good. So I'm gonna get just a ginormous bite here with the fudge, the ice cream. If you look at that ice cream up close, it you can just tell how creamy it is, you know. It's got a nice creamy texture to it. So at least 3-4 plus pieces of fudge in that. Let's take a big bite. Cheers, gamers. Let's see how this is. Is this bite gonna be more minty, more chocolatey? I'm expecting the ice cream to just kind of flow through my mouth and melt, while I get little bursts of that chocolate fudge, you know. Let's see if that's an accurate assumption. You know, that mint and that chocolate fudge complement each other so well. I gotta keep saying it. Very neutral flavor on the ice cream. I think if you're kind of on the fence about mint, you think you usually prefer not having it, but if someone handed you it, you'd try it. I would maybe go out of your way to try this to see, you know, well, are some softer mint flavors for you. Because I'll eat like those mint candies that are just a burst of mint. But yeah, this is not offensive. This is just good ice cream. Oh yeah, the more you eat, the more of the mint you get. It's not like is it like an evergreen? No, almost. It's a very like nice mint. Not a bad mint. Mostly ice cream bite here. We're just kind of chilling eating it, you know? Mmm. I left a bunch of the fudge. So now we're gonna oh no. Oh golly. Oh shoot. God. Well, that's okay. Thanks, Mom, for cleaning my shirts. Oh, that's all over. Oh, that's all over. Oh, it's on the couch too. It's all fudge, so it's sticky. They use real materials. Oh Christ. Anyways, we're gonna try again. Big fudge bites. Less big since some exploded, but oh my. Yeah, that fudge in there, you can just see it's so plentiful. It's so all over the place. I'm happy Ben & Jerry's doesn't skimp on it because, you know, it's you're not getting a ton of ice cream, but it is very good ice cream. So, you know what? I like when something's available where, as an option, you can pay more than reasonable, but they are not going to skimp on the quality of the ingredients, which I feel like is this. It's a compromise between business and consumer. They probably make good profits, but you know, the ice cream does cost more to make than Breyers, and Breyers ain't doing what Ben & Jerry's does, for example. So, it's good ice cream. I'm starting to form a rating, you know. I don't know, I'm bouncing around. I gotta think. I gotta have a few more bites of this. Fudge all over. It's not gonna be a perfect rating, but oh. Because if I had some suggestions, I'd think, you know, maybe stronger mint taste if you're saying mint as such a main feature, but you know, also I understand most people don't like strong flavor profiles like I do. So this would appeal to a lot more consumers for sure. So as a business, I'm not gonna really fault them. Yeah, as I say that, like, you do get that bit of mint flavor in that last bite, but it's like you gotta be looking for it. It's not bad. I would want to eat this ice cream alone. Well, I'm just kind of thinking to myself, talking to myself, you know, kind of like what I'm doing now. This feels like a good situation to eat this ice cream in. I know it's called mint chocolate chance off of, I think it's Chance the Rapper, but I don't exactly feel like bumping the music. This is kind of relaxing ice cream, actually. Yeah, not bad by any means. Coming to the end of it here. It's going good, so I definitely enjoy this. Big bites there. It's not the most unique flavor profile. Tiny bit of mint, average good ice cream. And the fudge is good. But as well, when we get to the ratings, you'll see it's not too unique, despite being mint. You know. It's a nice combination of the textures, though. The fudge mixes very well with the ice cream. And the ice cream was only out for maybe 30 seconds a minute before I started recording the video, and it's already melting quite a bit. That's probably because it's ridiculously hot in Canada, but that means A, it's made with real cream, and B, I actually prefer melted ice cream. Like, I'm not going to go out of my way to melt the whole container and then just drink it like a freak. But I like when it becomes real soft and melted, and then the last bits are like drinkable. Like, I like that. So this ice cream's coming along perfect temperature wise. Every bite's enjoyable, I'll give it that. It doesn't stand out as a super wowing ice cream. Oh, my ice maker's gonna go off. Let's see. Are you guys gonna hear that? Are you guys gonna hear it? Oh, there it is. So I didn't bother turning the ice maker off, gamers, sorry. I turned the fans off though. So anyways, yeah. It's easy to eat a lot of this ice cream at once because it's such a neutral flavor. I would say, as far as ratings go, I was bouncing around. I was thinking as high as 7.5 at one point, but now I'm like, no, that'd be generous. It's not like a 5 out of 10 either. That'd be a bit like rude to it. I'm gonna say a number I keep getting back to, and it's odd to explain this rating I want to give it because I do really enjoy this ice cream. Could probably eat a lot of it. Could probably eat it day to day for a while, you know. Does it deserve? You know what? I'm gonna give it, actually, because of everything I'm thinking in my head around this, 7 out of 10. I was thinking 6.5, but I'm gonna bump that up to a 7 because, let me just finish this quick. So, obviously, as I've mentioned most of these things, it's mint chocolate. I like mint chocolate. I would expect a bit more mint flavor, but I understand why they didn't. But on my personal rating system, I gotta dock some points for the lack of extreme mint flavor. But if you're someone who doesn't like mint, I would still give this a shot. You may not like this. You may say, you're probably going to say, that was okay. Not going to try it again. But, if you're curious, throw it on your try list, I have no idea what this 3 stuff is about. But it's good ice cream. It's good ice cream. It's not very inspiring or unique. Some things I say in so many videos, I go back to the fruit flavoring for inspiring, so I don't want to harp on that, but even other stuff with peanut butter, cookie bits, chocolate bits, fudge bits, they do feel a bit more pronounced. It's weird to explain, but the fudge felt more of a secondary ingredient than a topping in this one. Um, which I don't know if that makes much sense, but you know, I'm just gonna spout out those words. Um, I'm not saying there was too much of it for sure. It was a great amount of fudge, perfect amount. Could add more, I won't complain. Um, not saying they need to. There's a good amount. Um, but you know, um, there's something about that fudge that wasn't a 10 out of 10 fudge. It was maybe a 7 out of 10 fudge. Good fudge. Maybe I like my fudge a bit more solid. That was a fairly airy fudge, if you get my drift. I do have quite the aftertaste of mint though, which is nice. As far as mint chocolate ice cream goes. Just the ice cream itself, it was a good ice cream. Like, aside from it wasn't very minty, could have been more minty. It definitely was minty though, still minty enough for most people. The ice cream itself was good. You know, it's just didn't stand out a ton. Overall, it wasn't a bang and a pop ice cream. But I would recommend people try this, unless you're like, I absolutely hate mint on all levels, anything mint ever. You don't even eat gum because you just don't like that. Then maybe, I guess, avoid it. But if you're like, you know what, I like chocolate, I like kind of vanilla-y mint, I would give this a whirl. This is not bad ice cream. Would I buy it again? Probably. Bunch of other stuff I would buy first. But if I just like won 20 to 50 of these and had them in my freezer, like I would eat them. I would eat them happily if they were just handed to me like that or at all. I'd eat this, no complaints. Probably a lot. It's just stuff like the Tonight Dough, the cookie dough stuff. There's a few other flavors. What's the other? Half baked. That's what I'm thinking of. The other one, that just have so much more to them. The strawberry jammin'. That's another one a lot of people love. Strawberry jammin' was actually a good one. I still remembering that now. Oddly thinking of stuff. But you know, some stuff just pops a lot more. And despite being mint, which is definitely a unique flavor, because you don't see it in a lot of stuff because it's fairly controversial. It didn't pop a ton, you know. So overall, 7 out of 10. Because it is good ice cream. If you like mint, you'll just like this. It's just a good mint ice cream. It's made for the sorry. It's made for the masses. So it's got no controversial flavors. I would actually like to see a Ben and Jerry's with maybe more controversial flavors. Maybe I'll find one. Don't know what they make for that, but you know, most people I think would enjoy this. I don't know if it's a limited time because it's a Chance the Rapper. I don't know if it'll just become mint chocolate ice cream in the future, because it literally just said mint chocolate or just mint ice cream loaded with fudge brownies. So I don't know if it's just going to become that in the future or some other name and the Chance thing's temporary. But this flavor profile of ice cream, at least the Chance the Rapper, is good. It's not bad. If they did have a separate just like mint flavor, any other separate mint flavors, I'll pick them up and I'll try them because I'm very curious. This is the only mint Ben and Jerry's I've seen so far. I kind of like being surprised in store rather than Googling. But if anyone wants to leave a comment, that's fine, of different flavors that they like or that they know are available. It's just, I don't, maybe at some point if I'm running low on flavors and I really need to venture out, I'll Google a list and find stuff. But for now, I'm just kind of, if I'm in a store and I see a new flavor, I'll pick it up, throw it in the freezer for whenever I want to make a video. I've had this flavor for probably 4 or 5 months now in the freezer. But yeah, finally was in the mood to make the video. Finally was in the mood for some mint, some chocolate. You know, I kind of make these videos when I'm in the mood for it. Sorry for not uploading more. Also, like the Ben & Jerry's, it's good, but it is 1,000 calories of sugar and unhealthy with a bit of protein, to be fair. But yeah, it's sugar fat other than that. So I'm not going to have one of these every day, but I do very much enjoy doing these. And I'm going to be, I don't want to spoil it, but you know, I will spoil it. I'm going to be doing some Haagen-Dazs at some point soon. I have some Haagen-Dazs in the freezer, just because some of the stores I was at, you know, they were running out of new Ben & Jerry's flavors. I still got a few more, and I'm sure I'll find a ton more. I haven't done all of them. I don't know how many they make. I doubt it's like 100 or 200. I don't know. Could be 100. Who knows? But Haagen-Dazs is a very similar brand to compare against, so I haven't tried those yet. I don't think. Did I do one? I might have done one on video. I forget. I don't know. But I'll do some Haagen-Dazs at some point too. But Ben & Jerry's my favorite brand so far. The mint chocolate chance, yeah, give it a whirl. If you see it near you, here, take a look, see at that. Thank you so much for watching, gamers. You all have a great day.